statements made during this broadcast regarding products or the claims made about specific products have not been evaluated by the U.S. Food and Drug Administration. Products and treatments discussed are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent disease. Make your physician aware of all nutritional supplements used and immediately notify your physician if you have any health concern or undiagnosed sign or symptom. Let's Talk Nutrition is a health talk show that features scientists, authors, nutrition specialists, personal trainers, holistic healers, and experts in traditional, natural, and integrative medicine. Listen for a chance to win daily prizes and follow Let's Talk Nutrition on Facebook and Instagram at Let's Talk Nutrition or on Twitter at LTN Radio. It's time for some inspiration. Tune in to get fit and healthy. It's time to talk about nutrition. Nutrition for your body, your mind, your spirit. It's time to talk about proper exercise, stress relief, eating well, and supplementation to help. Get ready to take charge of your health because your health is your wealth and the wealth of those who care about and love you. It's time for Let's Talk Nutrition with Dr. Michael Garko. Welcome to the show.
And welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition. Thanks for tuning in today. So glad that you could stop by. Great to be with you. And it is my hope that you are safe, well, and so is your family and friends. The country is certainly reopened, and not without peril, not without risk. And we see, well, yesterday, by the way, they had the least reported cases, but usually that's here in the United States. That happens on the weekend. You can expect as people start to get out, move about, get close together, that we're going to have cases, streets, be expected. So I'm going to report on some things today, aspects that you're not maybe hearing on the mainstream media. I want to talk, there are a couple of aspects here that I want to get into, and I'll do that. I'll report clearly what is happening, but there are also some elements of the virus that I think merit some exploration, and I will share that with you. Transmission rates and how that works. Katie's going to share with you how to make contact with the show. I'd love to hear from you. Let me know how you're doing, how you're handling the situation. Maybe you have some particular unique experience. I know we have a lot of listeners and viewers who are first responders. I would certainly like to hear your take. You people are in a lot, you put yourself in jeopardy, and we're grateful and we thank you for your service. Also, public transportation workers, people who have to drive the buses, and those people, these are everyday people who are trying to do an extraordinary thing. And we should be grateful for these people going to work. Be proud of them, and we should support them. So this show is wide open, and it's a safe space, and it's a learning space. Katie's going to tell you how to make contact with the show, so you and I can connect.
Yes, there are a number of ways to get in contact with Let's Talk Nutrition. You can always call us. Our number is 877-897-8255. That's 877-897-TALK. We're always here 9 to 11 during the week, so I will pick up your call. You can always call me after, too. I'll pick up your call. As long as you're not calling in the middle of the night, I probably will not be here, but you never know. In radio, I might be here, and I might pick up your call.
You've been there in the middle of the night.
That's true.
I've known you to sleep there.
I have. You can also follow us on Facebook. We go live there every day, so you can watch the show. Just search Let's Talk Nutrition. Same thing on YouTube. You can watch the show. Just go to the videos tab, and you can go live. Make sure to hit subscribe. You'll get a notification every day when we go live. And also go to letstalknutrition.com. You can listen back to any of the past shows there on the show schedule tab right at the top of the page. And you can listen to us wherever you listen to your podcasts. If you have a smartphone, download the free iHeartRadio app. You can listen to us there.
Thank you. The air conditioner's not working there. I see you have a short sleeve shirt on.
It actually feels perfect today. It's not too hot or not too cold. I think the AC is working.
Oh,
I think I'm just normalizing, becoming a normal Floridian.
Goldilocks. Not
Yeah.
too hot, not too cold.
Yes. Perfect.
All right. So, where
Now I
are we
want
with
some
all of
porridge.
this?
So thank you for mentioning that.
What's that?
I said, now I want some porridge now that you mentioned that.
Orange. Oh, so you were told that child's fairy tale.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I like barely remember it, but I remember I think there was about what, bears, and there was porridge, and one was hot, one was
The
too
three
cold.
little bears.
Yeah.
Right? Goldilocks. That story is about the happy medium or the golden mean. You want it just right, right there in the middle. Not too hot, not too cold, not the bed, not too hard, not too soft. Yeah, lessons to be learned. Some of those children's fairy tales, though, are bizarre. Uh, I've looked
They
at
are.
some literary analyses of some of these fairy tales. They're, some of those are unwholesome.
Oh, I know. You say them out loud, and you're like, wow. Like the one about the rocking the kid in the crib, and then he falls down and breaks his head. I don't even remember. Some of them are. Some of them are very strange.
Wait,
Oh,
which
I
ones are we
know.
talking about
I
here? Like, is there like a underlying like problem with all of them?
Look it up. You'll be.
No, just some.
Oh God.
There have been some literary critics, writers who have looked at some of these fairy tales and they say this is unwholesome to tell children. You know,
It was when you
um,
said unwholesome. That's the part that triggered me. I'm like, what's going on here? I've read all of these books. My kids.
uh, I mean, well, we can get into that someday if I'm doing a show on children's health. The stories that you tell children, uh, very, very important. That's how they mature, they develop imagination, part of their cognitive development. Very important.
I mean, it's
I
fine
mean,
now. I'll just read them comics. Don't worry about it.
yeah,
It'll be fine.
our childhood, relatively innocent. Did either of you were you ever taught the song about the little crooked man who had a little crooked house
I
that lived on
vaguely.
I've
Wow,
heard
that
it.
was reaching deep into my memory there. I vaguely remember that.
who
I've
traveled
heard it.
on
I
a
couldn't
little
recite it.
crooked road and had a little crooked mouse?
Oh,
Yeah.
wow. I know one of the ones we're going down a rabbit hole here. I know one of the ones with like a weird theory too was London Bridge is falling down. Like that had a dark meaning too. Like some of them just have. It's just weird. Weird that we sang those
Shadow.
as kids, as
Yeah,
happy kids,
yeah.
and
Humpty Dumpty
yeah.
and all. Little Red Riding Hood. Yeah. Okay. We'll
Wait.
get into that. We'll get into that another day. So, nevertheless, yeah, that brought up. We got off on a tangent on that, but yeah, those stories are important. Stories are important. Narrative is important. If you want to, and narrative does have therapeutic purpose, and we think in narrative. People don't realize that we create stories in our head, or else, that have a beginning, a middle, and an end, and people like to make sense of things. It's how we attribute meaning to things that happen to us, events uh, that are personal, events that happen in the world, between and among people, or environmental occurrences of one sort or another. We try to make sense of the world. And we often make sense of the world, attribute meaning to things uh, through narrative. Some would say that is exactly what we do. And so, always trying to, people don't walk around with some highly complex model of how to attribute meaning to things. Typically, many believe, theoreticians believe, scholars believe that we do that through storytelling, and that this is an important part of our health. It's an important part of our psychological health and our spiritual health, in our attempt to make, it's an odd way to perhaps think about this, but this is about communication, attributing meaning to things. And if you notice on this show, I use that model. I don't know if you've caught on to it, but the show has a beginning, a middle, and an end, always trying to tell a story each and every day. Some days, you write a good narrative, and other days, you have to edit, because this is performance. It's performance radio. And so it's about telling of stories. That's why when you call the show,
Ladies and gentlemen, listen up. It's me, your immune system. I'm always hard at work defending you against the many disease-causing viruses and bacteria that you are exposed to every day. But sometimes I need help to defeat the bad bugs. Luckily, our friends at Kyolic have come to the rescue. Kyolic has 2 super immune-enhancing supplements, Kyolic Immune Formula 103 and Kyo Green Harvest Blend Immune Defense. Kyo Green Harvest Blend is a power-packed blend of organic and naturally sourced grasses, ancient grains, fruits, veggies, herbal extracts, and spirulina in a fast-dissolving drink mix for a quick and easy way to support immunity. Kyolic Immune Formula 103 combines immune-boosting nutrients with aged garlic extract. Aged garlic extract has been clinically shown to support a healthy immune response and reduce both the duration and severity of cold and flu symptoms. Help me protect you with Kyolic supplements and nutritional drink mixes to fortify your immune health today. Available at fine natural health retailers.
Celsius is a fitness drink which is clinically proven to function. How? As a thermogenic, Celsius proprietary MetaPlus blend accelerates metabolism, increasing your body's ability to burn fat and calories. There are only 2 ways a body burns fat: through increased heart rate and our increased body temperature, thermogenesis. Drinking Celsius and then going into motion is double dipping. You're accelerating the burn, and the results are even faster. Celsius is your ultimate fitness partner. No high fructose corn syrup, no aspartame, no preservatives, no artificial colors or flavors. 100% of 7 essential vitamins. Proven in 6 published university studies. How does it work? Celsius proprietary MetaPlus formula, including green tea with EGCS, ginger, and guarana seed, turns on thermogenesis, a process that boosts your body's metabolic rate. Drinking Celsius prior to fitness activities is proven to energize, accelerate metabolism, burn body fat and calories. Invest in yourself. Drink Celsius. Look for us at www.celsius.com.
This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by CV Sciences, from seed to shelf. New chapter, the benefit of nature's wisdom. Jarro Formulas, superior nutrition and formulation. Form Essentials, makers of the sleep aid Solace. Yerba Prima, pioneers in internal cleansing. Strauss Herbs, everything our bodies need is provided by nature. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
And welcome back. Welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition. Thanks for tuning in today. I'm opening the show today by talking about narrative, storytelling. I think, what does that have to do with health and medicine, healthcare, and the like? It has a lot to do with it. And you're not going to hear this typically in mainstream media, this kind of presentation. And I want to share this with you because it may give you a way, and myself as well, to manage our health, to think about our health, to deal with a crisis, to try to understand it, like we're dealing with this pandemic at the moment, for example. But on even a more personal and individual level, we all are confronted in our lives. It's a matter of sooner or later, that we will have to deal with a health issue. How we make sense of it, what meaning we give to it, what narrative we create, can make a big difference in how you will deal with that crisis, or that issue, how it will unfold, your approach, and ultimately the outcome. I know you may think, gee, that sounds far-fetched, but I promise you, there's a real purpose here. I want to go to WIXZ in Ohio. Bob, welcome to the show. It's nice to have you on. I hope you're doing well.
Yeah, we're doing good here. We're doing real good.
Thank
I have
goodness.
a song.
Nice to hear your voice, Robert.
I have a song for you by the Serendipity Singers that goes with your show.
Okay.
Here it is. Is that okay?
A little hard. Yeah, it was a little hard to make it out. See, that's creative. I like that. Yeah. So are you in Steubenville, right?
Yes.
Yeah. People don't know. Share with the audience station and who you are. So we're around the country, and I am so familiar with Steubenville. It's not all that far from Pittsburgh, but please share that with the audience.
Well, it's the home of Dean Martin, the actor.
That's right. Right.
And they have murals all over the city of Steubenville on the side of buildings depicting various things that go on in Steubenville. And they have a giant mural of Dean Martin on the wall of one of the grocery stores here. And somebody actually put a mask on Dino.
Oh, my goodness. That's funny. The word Steubenville, it almost sounds like German to me, or does it have some meaning?
I don't know. I've lived in Pittsburgh all my life, and I don't know much about the history of Steubenville. I probably should.
Yeah.
Something to do.
I can tell you're from Pittsburgh. You and I have that dialect. I can spot you a mile away. It's pretty funny. Where in Pittsburgh did you live?
I lived in a town called Pleasant Hills. It's south.
Oh my goodness!
And this place is about an hour away from where I used to live. And I live in Steubenville, and we bought the radio station, and We're just having a blast up here. This is my retirement.
I am quite familiar with Pleasant Hills. Of course, when I grew up, I was in Pittsburgh, just on the outskirts of Pittsburgh, not in the suburbs, near the city. And then I moved to Penn Hills later.
Okay.
Was in my
That's on the other side of
childhood.
the river.
But I've been to Pleasant Hills many times. I must tell you, speaking of narrative, Pittsburgh, the people there, hardworking, a lot like my dad, and I'm sure your family, blue collar people, go to work every day, just a wholesome, good people, working, raising families. It was a great experience for me. I don't know about you, but I have very fond memories.
We moved there from Boston in 1958, and my dad opened and closed the Edsel Ford division of Ford Motor Company. And in 1958, you could wash your car and leave it outside. An hour later, you have soot on it because of the steel mill.
Yep.
And you remember the coal gas?
Yeah.
That's something you'll never forget.
I tell people that, in fact, my dad passed away. He was 56, and it was because of incurable lung disease. It was from working on the platforms. He worked for the railroad, all the trains and all the pollution. It took his life. Yeah.
You wouldn't know the city now.
No, it's a modern. I mean, movies there now. It's a high tech, wonderful. They always had great arts, but we're short on this block. We got to cut out of here for some, as you know, messages. But if you want to hang on, I'd love to talk to you. If you have things to do, I understand.
Sure.
Let's talk nutrition, coast to coast and globally, and especially in Steubenville, Ohio.
Everyone's raving about the newest botanical superstar hitting the store shelves nationwide. Hemp-derived cannabidiol, or CBD, has been receiving a lot of attention for its tremendous promise on human health. Plus, CBD Oil by CV Sciences is the trusted brand setting the standards in this newly emerging category of plant-based extracts, offering a variety of hemp-derived CBD oil products that you can count on. In order to make the highest quality CBD oil products available, it is important to manage every step of the supply chain process, from seed to shelf. That's why, from harvesting our EU-certified hemp seeds, to laboratory testing for quality and safety, to producing our exceptional line of products, we are committed to going the extra mile. It is our commitment to you. Join the CBD evolution. Ask your local natural health retailer about Plus CBD oil products by CV Sciences today. Follow us on Facebook and learn more at pluscbdoil.com.
This is Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Mike.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by Jarrow Formulas, superior nutrition and formulation. Strauss Herbs, everything our bodies need is provided by nature. Kyolic, aging makes the finest garlic truly odorless. Celsius, live fit. Irwin Naturals, premium vitamins and supplements. 25 years of gold standard supplements. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Welcome back. Welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition. We are coast to coast and we are global. We are in big cities, small cities, and everything in between, left to right, up and down, East Coast, West Coast, North and South. And Bob Scharnhorst, owner, and Kim, owners of a nice radio station in Steubenville, Ohio, WIXZ 950 AM. This show is the building blocks of this show are stations such as this. And we're able to be on the air because of stations such as WIXZ 950 AM, Steubenville. It's important. It serves the community. We just lost a radio station in the Philadelphia area that served the community there for decades. It's a tremendous loss. And this is how we connect with one another. This is how we get connected to the world. Bob, welcome back. I really appreciate you calling the show.
Hi there.
Yeah. From all that you can tell in your neck of the woods, how have people responded to this pandemic, and how is it unfolding there?
Well, they had a protest right here on Sunset Boulevard yesterday because people think it's a hoax, and
Oh,
they think the government's trying to pull something over their eyes, and I don't know. I saw on the TV earlier today on NBC where they said that South Korea has a new version of it that just came out.
yes,
So I don't
Bob.
know.
What has happened is South Korea was doing very well. There's a lesson to be learned here. They did very well from the get-go. And then recently, they started to relax their restrictions and whatnot, and now they're having some issues again. So yeah, that's new reporting. This is a super spreader, at this virus, super spreader, and it has the ability. It's like, it keeps coming back, coming back, coming back. It's very dangerous, Robert.
Well, I just wonder myself now, how long do you think this will last? Most people around here are thinking 18 months.
Somebody asked me that the other day, and I said you can well expect past the holidays for sure. Uh, what I'm very concerned about in talking with experts, talking with my daughter, who's a virologist, is this fall. Of course, we have influenza that comes every fall. Count on it. These
Our
two
temperatures
viruses are going to team up, Robert.
Our temperatures here are between 35 and 47 right now because we're getting these weather fronts in all directions. And yeah, when the weather gets cold, it seems like this thing starts to grow again.
Yeah, there is some correlation, it seems, some report between the weather and the virus's viability. And in the fall, what will happen when influenza comes, as I said, these two viruses are going to team up, and it's an unfair fight. And that's very, very concerning. Let me ask you, in your community, what percentage of it would you say is 60 years of age and older?
I'd say probably 40%.
30%.
It's an older
And
area. It depended
yeah,
mostly on steel here. We had Mingo Junction, which is down the road from us, a giant steel plant down there, and then you got Weirton on the other side of the river that closed part of their plant down. They did restart part of it. It's an older demo.
as you remember, growing up in Pittsburgh, all the steel mills that were there on the left, on the Allegheny side, and on the Monongahela, those two rivers, which meet in downtown Pittsburgh at the point, form the Ohio.
Right.
Jones and Laughlin, United States
Oh,
Steel.
yeah.
Remember all those,
Yeah.
and all the small steel companies that just were populated up and down the Allegheny and the Monongahela. Of course, it
Now
contributed
you've
to a
got
lot of
office
pollution.
buildings sitting there.
Say it again.
There's office buildings on that now.
Yeah.
I think Bethlehem
I did-
Steel's the only one
I-
left around here.
I didn't even realize you had that left. It's amazing. Well, we are. I went to your Facebook page, 9:50 a.m. WIXZ Radio. I liked the page and I made a post, and I spent time talking to you because you took the time to call us, and I just wanted. This is my way of thanking you, and thanking all of the stations that in our affiliate family, radio affiliates across the country. We are grateful. I don't care if it's a radio station only has one listener, I'm all in. I don't care.
We got more than that.
I know you do. I'm just saying. So thank you. Give my best to your wife, and again, we appreciate you, and thanks for calling the show today.
Thank you, Doc.
My pleasure. 877-897-8255. Steubenville, Ohio. That's what this country is made out of. Towns just like that, and people like that. I'm so little surprised, people protesting in Steubenville, thinking that this is a hoax. I would get on my hands and knees and beg people not to believe that. It is not a hoax. so many people have. I mean, look at the numbers. My God, I have Worldometer in front of me, and the statistics are staggering. 4 million. Let me pull it up. I just had it and lost it. 4,208,083 cases of coronavirus around the world. And in terms of deaths, we're in the hundreds of thousands already. It's not a hoax, man. It's just not. And I wish people would. I don't know. I just don't understand how you get there. In some ways, I wish it were a hoax, but all the fatalities and all the illness that tell me otherwise. 877-897-8255. Don't hesitate to call the show and share with us. I was talking about, and I'll get back to it, this notion of narrative and why it's important for you to be aware of narrative and how it fits in to health, wellness, and well-being. The stories that we create about, our experience with difficult events, namely our own health, sometimes becomes very, very important. Let's Talk Nutrition. We are coast to coast and we are global. Katie's here, Reggie's here, I'm here, and you're there. That makes for a good mix. We'll be back. LTN will be back.
Feel tired, lethargic, or irritable? Take Solace. You're one of millions of Americans that has trouble falling asleep or staying asleep. In fact, according to a national survey, 54% of adults have trouble sleeping. So what can you do about it? Take Solace. Solace is an all-natural dietary supplement formulated to support healthy sleep and relaxation. Solace can help you fall asleep and stay asleep naturally. Formulated with all